Hey y'all, welcome back for another video. If you are new, I am Chanina. Hey girl, hey. So I am jumping into working on some eBay stuff. I stayed up last night, y'all. Creating drafts for the last of the books from February. So today is March the 2nd. So finishing up some drafts for the books that I bought, and it's the last, this past week or so. I haven't gotten to the coffee mugs yet. It took me a little time with the books because I wanted to peel the stickers off. I made that mistake with the first couple of books that I bought. I took photos and everything. I was so excited and forgot to take the little Dollar Tree barcode off and everything, but I made sure I did it this time. It took a little bit of time, and I've been using um, what I've been doing is being very careful, of course, but for the most part, just trying to peel off the sticker, and then anything that's left, like the residue, I have like this little microfiber reusable rag, and I use a little bit of this Arm& Hammer to kind of rub it off and clean it off that way. Now, I do have to be a little bit careful with like books like this that are kind of like paper, or books like this, because I don't want to get the pages wet or anything like that. So I had to be a little bit careful with that. And I've been keeping up with my list. I have not made my spreadsheet yet. I need to get on top of that because I'm already, so far I have about 31 drafts. So I need to, or maybe I can find, oh no, I had a different PC then when I was doing eBay the first time. So if you guys are new, I used to do eBay before. I was a reseller for a little while, and I started off with just things around my house, and then it kind of went from there. I found books at a donation pickup box, like a ton of them, and I started selling those. I started going to Value Village and going to not eBay, Goodwill, to find things to ship. People were giving me things, not ship, but sell. People were giving me things to sell. It was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed it. Um, After that, I started working from home. So then, of course, doing eBay kind of died down a little bit. My change got a little strange, and I had to cut back on some of the things that I was doing that was taking, finances to keep it going, because I also have like my call center and things like that. So I had to like do what I had to do. So I kind of fell off of it, donated what I had left over back to Goodwill, Value Village, no big deal. And so that was, maybe, it's been a minute. I would say about 5+ years or so. I'm not really sure. I have videos talking about it. So if you guys been here for a while, then we've done this rodeo before. However, this time around, I do not plan on selling adult clothing. It was just a bit much last time. I had all these clothes. And see, I don't really have an eye like for fashion. So I don't really know what's trending and the type of clothing that would sell and stuff like that. Because I'm plain Jane. So, girl, I watch other resellers who sell clothes, and it seems like they have like an eye for the right type of picks that they grab at the bins and stuff like that, which I wish we had bins, y'all. Here in Atlanta, I don't know any Goodwill location that has bins that you can go through. If I'm wrong about that, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to just one day just go to a bin and just for hours just go through everything to see what I can find. But anyways, we're starting out this eBay venture, which is books and coffee mugs. I've been toying with the idea of doing baby clothing, but on a separate account. So having like two stores set up. And then I also mentioned in a vlog previously that I also have some clothes that my husband can't wear anymore that I decided to hold on to, because I know if I sell them, I can make money. So I'm kind of stuck like in between, like, dang, I don't want to sell clothes, but I have this bundle of clothing that I could sell, that I could flip. So should I put it online in a separate account, which would be 3 accounts, just to get that off, and then, close that account and keep going with the 2? or whatever. I don't really know, y'all. I'm kind of winging it at this point, to be honest with you. I've watched other videos, of course, of other resellers and how they do. And it's funny because a lot of people are actually quitting eBay. And then there's people like me that are starting eBay. There's a lot of, now I don't know if it's clickbait or not. I have watched some of the videos and I do hear the main reason being because of the fees are being raised. And I did look into the fees, but you know what? I'm not going to allow that to deter me from trying to, make something happen. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm already invested. I done started sourcing books and coffee mugs. If you've been watching my videos, you guys knows what I've been picking up. But I'm just going to show y'all what I picked up in this last maybe week and a half or so. And then I'll tell you how much I paid for them. Now, what I did this time was I stuck to the colors. That worked very good for me the last time when I was doing eBay. What I mean by that is when you go in Goodwill or Value Village, they always have one or two colors that are like half off. So the last few times that I've gone to Goodwill and the one time that I've gone to Value Village, I've tried my best to source items that were only that particular color, right? Y'all know I'm frugal, so yeah. So let me show y'all what I picked up this past week or so. I did grab 3 books from the Dollar Tree 3 different times. They weren't all from the same Dollar Tree, so of course these were $1.25. This one is Happily Ever Esther, so it's about 2 men and their pet pig who grew to be 650 pounds. In the end, when they bought the pig, it was a micro pig, and of course their life changed once they realized the pig was growing. I think that's kind of interesting. I thought it was, that was kind of cute. I didn't read it, but I did read the front of it, to see what it was about, because in my descriptions, I am adding that in. The last time that I sold books, I didn't even mention what the book was actually about in the description, and I feel like that'll be a good thing, to kind of get like an intro to the book as you're looking at the details to decide if you're going to buy it or not, right? So got that one, and then got this one by J.R. Ward. It's called The Jackal, The Black Dagger Brotherhood Prison Camp. So from what I can remember in the summary, a lady named Nix, whose sister was killed in a freak accident, and somehow she was able to get the inside scoop or some details that'll help her find out where her sister is. No, wait, I'm thinking about another book. So yeah, her sister, so there was a freak accident that gave her clues as to where her sister is doing time, as to if her sister is still doing time in some prison or whatever. So these clues lead her to this prison where she meets the Jackal, and I guess they team up and he helps her to find out, the haps about her sister, yada yada yada. So that's what that book is about. So that one was $1.25. This one is A Recipe for More by Sarah Elise. It is, you know what, I don't even think I really looked at this one. Let's see. It says, A Recipe for More, Ingredients for a Life of Abundance and Ease, is an invitation to reimagine the ingredients of our lives, those essential components that make up our days. So that's pretty much what I put in the description for that book. So that one was $1.25. These books that I'm going to show you next came from Goodwill. So this one, it is Fix It and Forget It. It's a new cookbook. It has 250 slow cooker recipes, and for this one I paid, of course it was half off, it was a green tag, so 95 cents is what I paid for it. Not bad. This one is called The Skinny, How to Fit Into Your Little Black Dress Forever. So this one has different I think there's some recipes in here. Yeah, there's some recipes in here and things that you can do to fit in your little black dress. So got that one, and this one, let's see, I paid $146 for this one, so it must have been $2 and something. All right. So I found another preventions book. So y'all remember that one that I hauled a couple weeks ago? It was actually, I have it right in front of me. It was this one. So I found another one. This one's called The Healthy Cook. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, I can bundle these together, which would make them heavy, of course. And I'm still thinking about that actually, because it might sell faster. Last night when I was looking this one up, there were a bunch listed, but none had sold. This one was listed a bunch of times, and I think one or two had sold, if I'm not mistaken. So I figured, well, maybe I can bundle them up. They're both prevention books. They're both about health. This one has, of course, different recipes and things. It says it has 450 home-style recipes and hundreds of time-saving tips. So the other thing I also do too is when I am looking at the books, I make sure before I actually purchase them that they're in really good condition. Now, there are some books where I do list as brand new, but for most of these, I've been choosing the option like new, because it says that the book has been read but doesn't appear to have any damage to the book. And these books literally have no damage to them except for one, and I'll show y'all in a sec. Did I already do that one? It was this one. So this one, even though it's new, it still has, a little bit of a situation right here. So it's like, well, even though I know it's new. So I've just been putting like new. But like I said, when I pick up the books, I try to make sure they look as good as possible, right? There's only one book that I have, the First Dictionary Scholastic book. That one has plenty of damage to it. It's the lowest priced item that I have listed as a draft so far, and it has a bunch of damage to it. I mean, I've had it for, Olivia is about to be 16 years old, and I bought that book for her when she was like in second grade, something like that. So of course it has plenty of damage to it, and it was used. I got it at Value Village, so it has somebody's name in it and everything. So I did put that in the description to let them know. Okay. Oh, and then I bought this book, which I was gonna list it, but I'm actually gonna keep this book. This book was $191. Half off of this book was this book was I paid $146 for this one. Yeah, I paid $146 for that one. This one I paid 95 cents for because it was half off. But it is our Daily Bread Bible Source book, the Who, What, Where, Wow Guide to the Bible. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to keep this for myself, actually. So this one does not have a draft because I'm actually going to keep that one. All right. So I've got some coffee mugs as well. And I think I actually took you guys in Goodwill with me the day that I bought these mugs. But they were, let me see, were any of these half off? Only one was half off. And then I paid full price for the other two. So I did end up buying this pink mug. And isn't pink like the sister company to Victoria's Secret? Isn't that one of their... I should know that, right? Because I actually have a shirt that has pink on it. And it came from the pink store. / Victoria's Secret, I guess. Anyways, so 89 cents, but of course, half off for that. I haven't written that one down yet, so I'm going to keep the tag on that. So it's basically a purple pink cup. It needs some cleaning, but there's no chips, there's no cracks, no stains, nothing. It actually looks brand new. It just looks like there's a bunch of dust at the bottom, and that's about it. Okay, so I didn't look that one up, so I have no idea if it will even sell or not. But we're gonna list it anyways. Now these right here, I wish I could find the other two, because these are part of a set that's worth about $70 online. Someone has this whole set listed. It's like 4 mugs and a bunch of plates, and I think they have it listed for like $66 and some change or something like that. But it was these. So the idea that I have for coffee mugs is to try to find coffee mugs that are a little bit different from your just everyday standard coffee mug, right? As far as design. So give you an example. So things that catch my eye. So like for example, this right here is a coffee mug that I purchased. This is the Essentials. It's really different. I've never seen nothing, a coffee mug with this design on it. It has a little hat on the inside, a black handle. This Alaska mug turned out to be a vintage, so pick that up. And then I've got some other ones. This Dollywood mug. That one, not even used, looks brand new. Maybe somebody got it as a gift and didn't want it. Maybe they're not a Dolly Parton fan. I don't know. But you guys get the point. So different types of mugs. So I did pay full price for these because of that. Because I'm like, you know what? Even though I don't have the full set, I could still sell them as a pair. This one has this monkey right here with a leaf or something in his hand. It was $1.09. And then this one. So when I saw these, I was like, these gotta be a part of a set. They just gotta be. So I looked it up right there in the store, and I'll be darned. There's so many listings for different variations of lots for this particular design. I mean, there's people that are selling just the plates. Someone has all 4 mugs. Someone has the whole set, like I said, for like $60-something. There's a couple of other people that have like the bowls and stuff. So I was like, yes, we're gonna list that. Let's see, this is American Atelier at Home porcelain oven dishwasher safe and microwave oven dishwasher microwave safe, and it's the Monkey 5029 design. Yes, these definitely, girl, we're gonna try to make some money on that. I don't know how much I'm gonna list them for. So what I've been doing as far as the numbers, now the books are varied. I'm trying not to, depending on the book, I don't want it to go over a certain amount as far as the price, but I don't want it to be so low that I can't discount it or accept an offer and undercut myself, right? Because that defeats the whole purpose. But anyway, so that's what I got with that. I'm not sure how much I've spent so far sourcing in February, but maybe we'll do like a recap for February numbers in March. Now, I did mention in a previous video that I was going to make my listings live starting the beginning of the month. It's March 2nd, and I have not done that yet. I am going to. I just kind of feel like I just need maybe some more shipping supplies. You know what? Let me not make any excuses. Let me just go ahead and make it do what it do. Make a couple of the listings live and just go ahead and get started. I was just talking about that with my dad earlier today. We went and hung out with my mom for her birthday. Tomorrow's her birthday. And he was just brainstorming, telling me some things that he would like to get into once he retires. And I just said to him, sometimes the hardest part about starting a new venture or a new business adventure is getting started. Because we procrastinate, we come up with all these reasons on why we can't, and we try to find, we think of the things that would stop us versus thinking of the reasons on why we should, right? So my whole point of even doing eBay again is to bring in a extra stream of income. My hopes for this is that it turns into a full-time income, and then I can do Uber Eats, deliveries as a side hustle, or just let it go all together and just do it whenever I want to do it, because it's a lot of wear and tear on my car. And I would really like to switch, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to earn a comfortable living for my family doing eBay. I don't see why I can't, as long as I'm able to find products to list and resell. I think we'll be pretty okay. Like I said, it's just a matter of getting started. So before the end of the night, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of my listings live. I do have my mom, she gave me some priority mail boxes, some small ones, which are perfect for the coffee mugs. And then I have, of course, these. I have some, I can get bubble wrap. It's not a problem. They sell it for they sell them at Dollar Tree, or I can go to Staples or something like that and get bubble wrap. It's not a problem. I think I'm just making it an issue when I don't have to. But anyways, y'all, so I had to sit on the floor because sitting in that chair, um, I had to stretch it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to kind of just chit chat with you guys about what I was about to get into. So that's what I'm about to get into right now, and give y'all this haul before I get too deep into it and forget. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so that we can get into the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications bell. Turn on your notification bell. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.